Hey Slayers, I'm the world's coolest Sega enthusiast, SEGASLAYER64, and welcome to something new I like to call Sega Slayer Shorts. Now, these are going to be under 5-minute or 5-minute videos on days that I'm pressed for time or I can't make a full review about a game. And so, the first episode we're going to be doing today is Flicky. And why I hate Flicky? Well, Flicky is a terrible game for me, at least. It was released in 1988, but this is the Sega Genesis version, which was released in 1991. And essentially what the premise is, you go around, you get these birds, and you don't get hit by the tigers. And then once you get into all the birds, you take them to the exit, and they leave, and then you win the level. That's it. But why do I hate it? Well, first off, the music gives me a headache. You can probably hear it, and I hate the music in this game, like, so bad. The music is just outrageously bad, right? And with the music, number one, that I hate, because I'm not going into full detail. This game really doesn't need a full review. Essentially, you have these tigers running around, and these tigers try and stop you from, well, getting all the birds, you know what I'm saying? And they can be pretty tough, because a lot of them do spawn, especially in the later levels. A lot of these tigers spawn, and really, there isn't a story to this game. I don't know why this is a thing. Yes, for you Sonic the Hedgehog fans out there, yes, Flicky is that Flicky, the Flicky bird from Sonic the Hedgehog that you all know and love, or probably don't care about. Yes, but this is that one, and you see, you take them all to the exit, you win the level. Nothing really too big here, you know what I'm saying? And, I mean, it can be pretty, like I said, it gets pretty challenging, but I hate this game just because, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense for a game to me. Feels like, no, it doesn't even feel like a game. It feels like a cheap little mobile game that you would play on one of those flip phones back in the day. Also, yes, if those tigers get to the birds behind you, they can take them, which is a bit annoying, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, really just, there was nothing really here that I could make a full video about. It's just, it's barely, in all honesty, Flicky isn't something that should have been made into a full-on arcade game, at least to me, at least. Flicky itself feels more like a mini game in another game, you know what I'm saying? Like, you play mini games before, right? You know, and like, I remember there used to be little mini games and all types of games, from DS games and stuff like that, and that's what Flicky feels like to me. It just feels like a mini game. It doesn't feel like it should be a full-fledged game. It just feels like something you would play in another game if that game was lucky to have it. And I'm waiting for that tiger to come down here. Gotcha, little sucker. Now, we just need to get up here before another one comes, and we won the level. No, he stopped us, no! I didn't win, but you can see it gets pretty challenging, and it gets really annoying from time to time. I really hate this game. Like, the music alone just is really enough to kill this game for me. Plus, it's very simplistic, so there's not a reason to play this. And I first experienced this on one of those little Sega Genesis at-games machines, and you know, it obviously was even worse on there. The music was even worse on here, but the music here is really terrible, and it reminds me of something like a rip-off of. I don't know if you ever played Mappy by Namco. That's what this tries to be for me, and like I said, the graphics are simplistic, which they don't really need to be anything special. This is just a random little arcade game Sega made for whatever reason, and yes, this came out before Sonic the Hedgehog, so Flippy technically predates Sonic by few years, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, really nothing else to really talk about. Like I said, these are Sega Slayer Shorts. It's a new series I have where on videos where I'm just pressed for time and I just can't fully record a whole video, I'll make one of these and it'll just be a quick little easy to digest video of me talking about an easy to digest game. And as you can see, there's also mini games here, and you know, all your goal is to save the birds. There's also little mini games in between stages, but they're not really important, at least not to me, you know what I'm saying? I could care less about them. You try and save as many of the birds as you can. I guess I'll save them all. I don't really care, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, essentially what these are supposed to be are just easy to digest videos for you guys on days that I'm just a little bit pressed for time, or games that just don't need a full-on review. That being said, if you're new here, if you could subscribe, that'll be really awesome. We're trying to reach 200 subscribers, and you'd be helping us out a lot. Make sure to share this video with your friends to become a Super Slayer. I've been the most cool Sega enthusiast, SEGASLAYER64, and until next time, have a good one, Slayers. And also let me know down in the comments if you enjoy Sega Slayer Shorts, because these videos will be around, like I said, when I'm pressed for time. That being said, until next time, have a good one, Slayers.